I'm DC, rated 2200, and in today's video, you'll learn how to calculate in chess using three simple steps. Let's begin. We'll also see two example positions. Step number 1, evaluate. To evaluate a position, we need to look at four key metrics. The first one is king safety. Let's have a look at this position. We see that both kings are relatively safe as white is about to develop and will be able to castle in the coming moves. So king safety in this position would be equal. Metric number 2, material. Who has more material in the position? We see that the material here seems to be equal. White has decided to trade the c pawn for black's d pawn. Metric number 3, piece activity. Whose pieces are more active? In this position, both sides have two active pieces each. So that seems to be equal in this position. The final metric is pawn structure. Whose pawn structure is better? So here we see black has the open d file and white has the open c file. And both sides can use these files to their advantage. So it seems equal in this position. Therefore, by evaluating in these four metrics, we have concluded that this position is approximately equal. Step number 2, find candidate moves. The definition of a candidate move is any move that you consider to be playable in a position or a good move. And we'll find candidate moves with a protocol called CCA, or checks, captures, and attacks. Now, let's say you are playing in this position. Most players who do not know about this protocol or don't follow it would think, okay, the black king looks vulnerable, but black is about to develop his bishop and will castle soon. Also, black is up a piece, so I must be losing here. But if you follow the checks, captures, and attacks protocol, this is what will happen. First, we'll consider the checks. Queen b8, which seems to be hanging on the queen, and queen takes e6. Those are two checks. Captures are rook takes d7 and again queen takes e6. And we also have attacking moves like queen a4 attacking the pawn here, let's say. Alright, let's move on to the third step, which is seeing which one of these forcing moves, which we derived from checks, captures, and attacks, is the best. So the checks are our first priority. This is important. So the first check we saw was queen takes e6. Now the king can't move anywhere else, so let's see black's f pawn captures. Again, in this position, we search for checks, captures, and attacks. The only capture I see here is rook takes d7, but after king takes d7, white is just losing because black just has an extra rook. So this can't be the correct move. So let's eliminate queen takes c6, e6. Let's look at the other check. Queen to b8, hanging the queen. Okay, the knight takes because the king could not have moved anywhere else due to the bishop. But now we just hung our queen. What do we do here? This must be the wrong move. No, that's the wrong approach. In this position, we search for checks, captures, and attacks. Look at this check. Rook to d8. Wait, it's checkmate. The king can't move anywhere. So in this example, we saw how using this checks, captures, and attacks protocol, we were able to find the correct move. Another example. Okay, let's say you are playing black in this position. It's black to move, and you want to find the best move. The first step is to evaluate the position based upon the four key metrics. First, let's see material. It looks like white is up an exchange and has a rook for a bishop. So white has more material. The second metric, king safety. Black's king looks relatively safe, while white's king looks like it's in danger due to so many of black's pieces pointing towards it. The third metric is pawn structure. So the pawn structure seems to be equal for both sides over here. And the final metric is piece activity. And we see that black's pieces outperform the white's pieces by a great margin. So, based upon our evaluation of the position, black seems to have an advantage due to all of these pieces. Moving on to step 2, We'll find the candidate moves in this position using the checks, captures, and attacks protocol. Let's look at the checks. Queen takes h3, bishop takes g2, and knight f2. We also have captures, which are bishop takes knight and rook takes knight, and also the capture of these two pawns. Five moves is already a lot to calculate, so let's stop here and move to step number three. Now we have to calculate these five moves, but that seems like a lot. I'll make it simple for you. So we know that checks are the most important. Let's say you choose queen takes h3. Well, the king can't move anywhere, and the pawn can't take because of this sniper bishop. These bishops are dominating. But white can capture here, and we are losing in that position. And after bishop to g2 and queen takes, if we give a check like knight e3, well, then just captures and we have nothing in the position. What about knight to f2? But then white can sacrifice, and we have lost the knight, which was one of our main attacking pieces. And according to the engine, black is still winning, but we still might have had a better move. Let's back up. Okay, so queen takes h3. Imagine this queen could not have taken, then it would have been a checkmate, right? Because the king can't go anywhere. So, how about we block the queen's path with bishop to e3? If the queen captures, the queen is lost. And if the bishop captures, queen takes h3. Now the queen can't capture, and after king g1, queen h7 is checkmate. And to find a continuation like this, it's crucial for you to do tactical puzzles on sites such as leechess.chess.com. So now you have learned to calculate in three simple steps. Thanks for watching the video. Train to win. Bye.